Today we have episode number 47 of the I Rate Your Team series. As long as you guys keep sending in the teams, this series will continue. Hopefully till Madden 25. I actually don't think we've gone a full summer with I Rate Your Teams, and we still have a little bit over a month to go. And college football coming out, we'll definitely test it, but we're going to keep putting up these tweets. We're going to keep putting them up. I also do want to do this for college football as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it exactly, but maybe I'll be on Discord. Link for the Discord down in the description. I may have to update that link to let me know if it's working. But I do want to do this for college football, as I have decided for the college football channel, we actually are going to just dive into Ultimate Team there as well. Well, we're going to play Dynasty and stuff like that on stream. But that is, as of now, the plan for, Football 25, Madden, and college football. Starting in about 10 days or 9 days, which is so soon. I'm so excited. But of course, if you want a chance to have your own team rated, follow me on Twitter. Link in the description. Every Thursday/Friday, this tweet goes live. All you gotta do is send me a nice high quality picture of your team. I'm gonna get you guys show love on this series every single time. So I appreciate it. Even in the dog days of Madden, you guys are still going crazy. But let's just get started. First team up. My man Strap's team, okay? 51 out of 50, a Niners theme team, spread offense, Niners defense. I run dollar and dime, so my linebackers don't go in. Okay, so I'm someone that's been running these lighter formations myself, and right now in this game, it is very difficult to do that. If you can find a way to do it, good, but I'm telling you, with how people are playing this game right now with the running, it is OD. It's tough with DBs out there. They just be getting pancaked all over the place. Our receiving core looks good. The one change I would probably make is probably Plexico, as he isn't his full potential. If you can get him to that full potential, which I don't think you'll be able to do if you have Ryan Clark, you do. So, I mean, he's still solid. He's still solid and does get some good chems there too. So I guess you could rock with him still. Don't hate it. Mahomes can win you games. Mahomes is fine. Mahomes is cool. Walter Payton I do still like. Do I think Walter's still number one like I had him a couple weeks ago? No. Some better guys have come out, but Walter is still very good with that angry runs. Freight train as the ability. Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb, Plexico, John Mackey with Vanguard, Evan Ingram, and Algie Crumpler as well. So he's also got some Vanguards as well with Trent, and Latham doesn't get it because he only gets as an X factor, but good looking offense. Like the offensive line a lot. And then this, I believe, is Vanguard Kevin Mawe. I believe it is. Got Lloyd Cushenberry, John Runyon, Zach Martin, and Joe Thomas. Looks pretty good. Shavarius Ward, Gronk, the 8-foot Gronkowski, as some say. For some people, Gronk is 7'4". For others, he's 8 foot. I'm not sure what is the deciding factor there. Derek Thomas, great prelates. We have, not prelates, X factor abilities. Hutchinson with momentum shift. Von Miller, Hargrave. Okay, I would say probably the one thing that I would look at. And then corners look good. RIP Kyrie Jackson, by the way, of course, RIP. But I would probably say the X Factor abilities, there could be more of them. That's probably the only problem with the pass rush, in my opinion. But that's really it. I think it looks good everywhere else. Like, I don't think Von Miller plays for you. I don't think he does, but I think an unstoppable force here in the middle would go a long way. And you still have one more cheat, so I would probably make that switch there. But other than that, does look pretty good. I would probably give this team, I like the offensive lot. I'm probably going like a 9-1, 9-2 on this squad. And maybe like if I were, if you're playing the game still a lot, try making your way into some of these heavier formations right now because of how the running game works. If you don't know what I mean by heavier formations, it means formations with more linebackers, more linemen on the field, as it's, it's just kind of how the AI works in the game, where runs will work better when, you say someone has more tight ends and offensive linemen than you have linebackers out there. Automatically your runs are going to be better. It's automatically just how the game works, how it plays, how the AI works. I don't know, but it's just how it is. And also it helps having 10 Vanguards like some dudes have these days. Next up, my man Victor, always sending in teams, always showing love on the series. Always shout out Victor. We got Jets offensive playbook, base defensive playbook, and another Niners team here. This one's looking good, man. So we got Plexico. Okay, 90. Yep, this looks good. He's someone that enjoys taller receivers. And if he's having problems with KOs, you can always put in a guy like Odell Beckham, who's under 6 foot, that can avoid the KOs. Jonathan Brooks is someone I've heard great things about. Haven't got my hand on the card yet. I am planning on picking him when I do my next RP and my final RP here for Madden 24. I'll probably do one more Madden 24 stream before we go out this year, and I do want to finish my RPs. But Walter Payton's there, Bo Jackson, Johnny Manziel, 6 AP. Johnny's fun. Like, Johnny's good. If you're willing to have enough AP, Johnny was one of my favorite quarterbacks I've used this year. Are there better options than him right now in this game? I would say yes. For cheaper AP, yes. But if you're someone that can afford these offensive linemen that get all the abilities you need for 0, then you're okay. We have Vanguard. Looks good. Offense, I would say I would give him a slight edge over the previous Niners team that we just looked at. We got Nolly, we got Woolen, we got Ward. Curse with the X Factor ability. We got Caleb Jones up here, Niners. Randy Moss, Niners. Gronk as he's probably running 6'1", would be my guess. And then Sapp, Hargrave, Mario Williams as well. So he does have a pretty good amount of X Factor abilities, which I do like. I think this team's probably like a 9-6. I would go 9-6 on this squad. It does look very good to me. Even like Nnamdi, maybe I'll go 9-4, 9-5 actually. Because Nnamdi's a little dated, but he's on a Niners team, so I would say his abilities are really the only real issue with that. And next up is my man Clive, or something like that. Clive, something like that's team. He's rocking with 21 Browns, Michael 25-50. You can do that, if you want to. It's no big deal. Probably a lot of the Browns players that you're using are probably already at max speed and stuff. No, maybe the only tip would be if you want to use more Browns, go with like one of the team all-star chems to boost up some of those lower cards. But defensively, looks good here. Again, I don't know. He's got a good amount of X Factor ability, guys. Terrell Bernard is great. Ryan Neal's great. Hutchinson's great. In the middle, Quinn Williams. I don't think he plays, but Jordan Davis, Hutchinson, Owe. Defense, I don't see really any issues with, honestly. The X Factors are good. Roma Dune's a good size. Puka's great. Everyone should be using Puka. Autogram's a great fun card to use. Great runner. CeeDee Lamb's great. Nick Chubb, of course, in the Browns team. He's Jonathan Brooks. He has his Vanguards out there. I mean, this is a solid end game July team. I think this team will probably... I would go 9-3, 9-4 for the squad. Looks good to me. You got no issues there. Zachary Massey's team. Okay. Notes. Caleb and Dave Robertson are my sub linebackers. DRC on the bench this week. No, Cruz is my slot wide receiver. Put it on specialist screen. 7 passive Vanguards. This is what I mean when I say you have to share bodies out there. But again, even if they are linebackers, they're still going to get beat up by Vanguards. It's just how it works. Seattle, Tier 1 Seattle, and Bears, Tier 2s for Pats, LOB Camp. This team might just be a 10. So yeah, I do like Cruz a lot. Cruz is one of my favorite wide receivers. In the game right now, as he has good size, like he's able to get down, kind of get in between KOs, and he does get Vanguard at wide receiver position, which is really good. Caleb Jones, stud middle linebacker. He has been exposed a little bit because as a tight end, he really cannot catch passes, so I really wouldn't use him as a two-way. All he's really good for is blocking when it comes to playing on offense. But he's still a two-way player just as a pass catcher. It's just inconsistent. It's just how the game's programmed. Again, another example of abilities or stats and abilities I would say more stats not mattering. As he has 99 every single stat, but will still catch wide open passes, even with things like gift wrap, which makes no sense. And then I see already he's got some good X Factor ability guys. Randall's a great one. Micah's great. Nitschke's still a good user, and I think he's using Caleb and Dave Robertson. So he's not even using these two guys. Jack Tatum, Ryan Clark, Neal, Krause, Revis, Tavarius Ward. Of course, Gronk needs to play right now. Let's see the offense, and this team's looking pretty much... Ooh, I'm going to go 9-8 for this squad. I'm going to go 9-8. I have seen, the second guy who's using the $9.99 Burris so they can get a fuller theme team, which I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But he's not even playing because he's got Cruz out there. So he's got Cruz, Bolden, Marvin Harrison. Bolden is an interesting one. Maybe for the double me he's using him because he doesn't even get any of the tier boost that he's giving out. Like no Bears, no Seattle, no Pats either. Interesting. I'm gonna go 9-7 for this squad. I'm gonna go 9-7, 9-6 for this squad. I like this team. A solid team build for sure. I'm a fan of it. Next up, we got What's team? What you think? 30 out of 50 Texans chems. I haven't seen a Texans team in a minute. Odds are it'll probably not be. Yeah, it doesn't even look like a Texans team. Skoranek is the only offensive Texan that is starting. And you can build teams with this at this point in the year. And again, okay, yup. He's playing what? One Texan? This is a Texans team. Oh, I guess Watt. We'll count Watt. Yeah. And okay, interesting. I mean, it's a good looking squad though, man. Really no issues. And he's got the LTD Kyrie Jackson as well, which is of course the very good one with all the X factors and things like that. Rob Gronkowski, DRC, X factors. Yup, looks good. Sayal's a card I admittedly overlooked this year, but that card's very good. That fan appreciation version of him. But good looking squad. I would even though it's not only a Texans team, it's still a very good team. So with that being said, I'm gonna go with 9-5 here. 9-5. A lot of good teams to get started here, which is what you'd expect from people that are, from players, from you guys that are still playing in June. That's or July. It's July at this point. Jeez. AKA Cruz Y2K 8 out of 6. Ravens playbook. And I'm seeing a lot of John Mackey's. What did Mackey's price end up getting to? Okay, whoa. Gibbs is still okay. That's kind of crazy. These RPs are not getting any cheaper, by the way. As I thought they were going to get cheaper, they are really not. He's still getting $300K for a free Vanguard tight end. I mean, that is very tough to beat with Yak. Okay, it makes sense why everyone's got this guy. Maybe he's a must-have in July here. And that was our final UL drop. I think they're probably going to, I think we probably got Red Zone Royale, and then, Red Zone Royale, golden tickets are done, right? Just Red Zone Royale, one content drop until Madden. It's going to be tough out here on this channel pumping out content. Still going to try our best, of course, but Jahmyr Gibbs, I think he's the best running back in the game right now, as he does get 2 passive X Factor abilities, which are obviously super glitchy because they actually do play off each other, that they do stack. If you make the first guy miss with a juke, you still have your free break tackle on a contact, which is pretty stupid, like 2 broken tackle potential each time, and then doesn't even factor in his good stats and all his speed and all that good stuff. Puka, DK, Marvin Harrison, who I still love. Otto Graham's out there, John Mackey. Offense is looking pretty close to it. I mean, he's still got enough Vanguards. He has enough Vanguards, but they're not passive Vanguards. Maybe this is like a 9-5 offense. And then you got, Nitrate Lane, Harry Jackson, Aki Talib, Ryan Clark, Anton Winfield, Harold Carmichael, Harrison Smith, Terrell Bernard, Lamonte David. Okay. Some good X Factor abilities here. I would give this team probably like a 9-1. I think it had a chance. I feel like we're missing out on some abilities, like passers abilities. I think we're missing pretty big on here. Talib's still solid. I would actually still prefer Chris Harris, but I like it. I like it. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that for James' team. All right, Broncos country, no theme team, a little mud.gg builder here. Kayvon Thibodeau, Gronk. So again, no passive passer abilities. We got Woolen. Kayvon Thibodeau is actually a very good card if you're gonna drop him out in the coverage. He's solid. Ryan Clark, okay, and then safety wise look good. Again, like here, okay. Okay, what I'm seeing is just a lack of Vanguards. For July, this team's probably honestly like an 8. Even though it's all 99s and it looks great, it's the stuff that he's just kind of missing for a team in July that I'm gonna have to go like an 8-1, 8-2 for. Simple as that. He's just missing a couple things. Obviously, with it being on mud.gg, I can't see his abilities, which hurts him a little bit. So I'd probably go 8-1, somewhere in that range. All right, next up, we got 0.00223. Okay, Donnie's playing some games here. 51 Commanders team, Steelers, 3 out of 3 motivator, 4 to 5 Commanders power run. Got tired of Brady and RG3, picked up Auto. Auto's a fun card, man. If you are still playing the game and you want to use your Red Zone Royale players, use them. Like, just use them and then cash out right before you're done playing the game or when NCAA comes out. Cash them out and you'll be good, and you'll be, you might not get that third one if you're not going to be grinding, but you'll at least have 2 champion level overalls and also Puka for Madden 25. And even if you're someone that's watching this video and hasn't maybe logged into Madden 24 in a minute, log in and get your Puka Nakua, because that card automatically transfers even if you're not going to finish an RP set, which are admittedly very expensive. Okay, let's see what he's working with here. He's got Kevin Malway Vanguard. He's got Trent Williams Vanguard, Yakum on CD Lamb. Puka's great. Plesko's great, 99 Plesko. O-line looks solid. Jonathan Brooks at running back. We got Otto Graham. DRC, Randy Moss, Gronk, cornerback. Looks pretty good. Usering Jamin Davis with the charge up reinforcement. Good passive X factors. This to me is a 9-4. And he's on PC. Respect. Respect there. Respect. All right, next up. KIW. Sending in heaters. It's for what feels like I don't even know how long. He's been a part of this series he's been a frequent team sender for a while at this point. We got 30 Pats, 30 Eagles, Jets O, Chiefs D. And big body receivers across the board. 6 foot, 2 CD Lamb is the shortest, but looks good. Brooks, O-line looks good. Vanguards looks good. And I don't think he's got any wiggle room on. He might have a little bit of wiggle room on Eagles if you wanted to add like I don't know, let's say a Kevin Malway and add another Vanguard to the offensive line. Could be the play. Algie also is a Vanguard guy, which does look pretty good. Okay, and then we got Terry Arnold, Revis, DRC, Ryan Clark, Caleb Jones. Looks like he's playing the edge in a 6'1", which is crazy. Terrell Bernard, Junior Seau, Micah Parsons. Three passive X Factor guys. CJ Gardner-Johnson is also very good. A little bit undersized, a little bit underrated golden ticket in my opinion, but it does get some really good abilities if you put him in the right positions. That's kind of another thing, right? We have so much variety at the end of the year. So many cards that play like each other. There is slight variation, so you want to make sure you're finding these guys that put in your defensive scheme are going to play the best. And you're able to do that kind of throughout the year. You kind of have to use what EA gives you. But when it comes to June, July, even May, there's so many options where you can use cards that fit your scheme. And there are probably plenty of options for each defensive scheme and formation and position that a player's playing on the field. Even ability setups. There's so much customization come July. So you can really use any of these guys in your scheme. You know what I mean? Simple as that. And you see the customization here where he's playing Caleb on one side, not middle linebacker, playing him on the edge in a 6'1", looking good there. So this team right here, I really like. I do like KIW. I'm gonna go 9-8 for this team. This is a very good looking squad. Very good looking squad. Very good. And let's think. What's keeping it from a 10? To be honest, I don't know. It might just be a 10. It might just be a 10. Preston Hewitt's team. Okay, let's see what he's got here. I have 53 out of 50 Raiders theme team around 49ers offense and Chiefs defense. Okay. We got Gibbs, we got Otto, Puka, Billy, Marvin Harrison, Travis Kelce, John Mackey, Lincoln Kennedy, Will Shields, Kevin Malway. So Vanguard. Okay. 6 mil. If you have finished your RPs, Franco Harris, just might as well, go for it. But looks good. Or just go get Trent Williams, honestly, as well. Trent also could play out there. Randy Moss, Gronk, DRC, Tatum, Clark, Dave Robinson, Caleb Jones. Oh man, size and pre-lit. This is a 10, I think. I'm gonna go 10 on this squad. This is the squad right here. This is the squad. That's a very good looking team. All right, Evan Long's team. Okay, full Colts. We got Panthers balanced, Colts power run, Bears power run, Colts offense, 4-6 defense, winning on the last rookie premiere, and free golden ticket. Okay. Garrett Wilson's good. The free Garrett Wilson's nice. Mackey for Vanguard. RG3, 7 AP on RG3, which is fine if you can afford the expensive offensive lineman, which he definitely can. And on defense, we have the X Factor wiper, Aiden Hutchinson. We got some passive X Factors. Only one. Cornelius is okay in 6'1", good drop guy. Caleb Jones, Ryan Clark, Tillman, Navarro, RIP Kyrie Jackson. We got Tariq Woolen. So this team right here, I feel like is a 9. July 9 I'm going to go with here. I'm going July 9 for that squad there. I'm not even sure what time we're really at in this video. I have no clue where we're at right now. Gonna be honest, I've stopped and started the recording a couple times. I don't know how much time we're at. So we'll go up to Johnny from the channel's team and we'll call it a day there. Jacob Munoz, 36 out of 50 Cowboys and Niners team. And really see just how themed. I mean, I feel like having a theme team does matter, but which theme team you have really doesn't matter because you have, there's so many ways to get 4x team chems on all 32 team chem players after fan appreciation now. But I think having a theme team is valuable, but it doesn't really matter what team it is as much at this point in the year. That makes sense. But it does look good. But Cowboys, Niners. Dickerson is scary right now because of Hutchinson. Hutchinson's pretty much hurt Dickerson a lot because his best X factor is combine, which gets countered by momentum shift. So I would, with 12 million, I would, and no theme team ties, I would look for a passive, Walter Payton, a passive X factor running back to run, or even a charge guy doesn't hurt either. That doesn't hurt either. So offensively looks pretty good though. I do like it, and he's a grinder. He's got Odell. I like that. And then we got Tariq Woolen, we got Richard Sherman, Night Train Lynn, Aaron Donald, a couple passives. Pass. Oh, no, that's not even a passive. Just passive here. We got Gronk, Gilman. Okay, Tyler Newman. Okay. This one right here. This team, let's go with a, Okay. It's a weird one, I feel like. I think it's probably about I want to say like 8-9 with what I'm seeing right now. I'm going to say 8-9 with what I'm seeing right now. Some slight upgrades. It could definitely climb a little bit. A full Chargers team. Okay, please look like an actual Chargers team. And if you want to watch this video at this point, and if you are someone that is in these team videos, comment something about how if you're bored, maybe you want to build a full theme team of your favorite team at this point of the year. I want to see some like actual, what like an end game Bengals team looks like or something like that in these videos. As we know, a lot of these teams look pretty much the same at this point in the year, which is another reason why this series does kind of fall apart come July and early August and things like that, because we just kind of start seeing a lot of the same stuff, which it makes sense. There's free cards. There's 32 team chem guys now. This year, this being a Chargers team, if I hid the chemistries, you would never guess that this team's a Chargers team. Maybe with like Herbert and some of the backups, maybe you would be able to guess it, but as far as starters go, not really. It is a good team still. It is obviously still a very good team. You have Hutchinson. I would switch this over to, this has got to be momentum shift on Hutchinson. Use momentum shift on Hutchinson for sure. A passive there. What, one passive on him? Okay, I mean, this team to me, I would probably go high 8-8, 8-9 for this squad. Let me see the Vanguards. You got two Vanguards. Okay, Vanguard has an ability there. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that grade though. I'm gonna stick with that grade. I might go 9. I'll go 9. I'll go 9 for Christopher's team. And finally, okay, this team's gonna be crazy. And Johnny from the channel's team, he's got 25 Patriots, 25 Bears with the Bears team All-Star Chems. Brendan Raiders with 9 Vanguards. 9 Vanguards. And he's not even using Cruz. So Sweat, Trent, Latham's 1, Algie's 1, Mackey's 1. Yeah. Oh, wait, how is there? Oh, because you got, okay, I see now. Kelsey, Kevin. Okay. Yeah. This is crazy. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Best running back in the game. Brady, probably still best QB in the game. Puka. Yeah, very good receiving core there. DRC, Gronk, Randy, Dallas Turner with a, yup, love to see that. Looks good. Mario Williams, Hutchinson with momentum shift. Final team today is going to be a 10, I think. I'm going to go 10 for Johnny from the channel's team. And again, appreciate everyone sending in their teams today. We're running it back next week for Our Your Teams episode number 48. Thank you guys for always sending your teams. Have a good rest of your day. And of course, as always, I'll see you boys in the next one.